listen-only mode.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ad Hit Profits webinar every Thursday night with exception of holidays. I just want to have the pleasure and honor of introducing the owner of Ad Hit Profits, Charles Scoville. If y'all don't know him, I would like to have the pleasure of introducing you to him. First of all, I'd like to tell you that he's a single dad. He's a great business person, a great business owner, and cares about everyone that is involved in Ad Hit Profits because we work as a team. But I'd rather refer him to as not Charles Scoville, but Mr. Diehard. He's truly a diehard. He's not going nowhere. We're stuck with him, everybody. So let's welcome Charles. You got the floor, Charles.
Thank you very much, Ernie, for your introduction. And you're right, we're not going anywhere. There's been a number of people who have been asking me lately, are you going to release anything new? In fact, I had one admin ask me that earlier today, and I said, no, this is my focus. I am focusing only on Ad Hit Profits, and that is exactly what he was hoping to hear, I'm sure. I also told him that I've had many requests from many people for me to release something new, but I've decided to stay the course. It's a great advertising service that many right now are overlooking. It did take Easy Hits for You, yes, Easy Hits for You, about 7 years for people to finally see what they had. It took people about a year and a half for them to recognize what NeoBucks has. So I am staying the course. I have decided to keep moving forward. And his response to me was, that's very true. And I also told him, it took about 3 years for advertisers to recognize what Facebook has. And so I just say to myself, steady the course. Through time, we'll be recognized for what we offer, and it may take time. But all good things do take time. I mean, even if you look at Pinterest, I remember when Pinterest came out, they were seen as just a social media wannabe. A lot of people were kind of scoffing at them as being a joke. But we all know that Pinterest now is becoming one of the major giants in social media. A lot more people are using them. A lot of people really are ignoring the How It Works page. I know that when first people started Ad Hit Profits, they weren't really paying attention to how I was describing the services. I know that there's a number of people who have become upset or made false accusations. But what I would point out is that you go back to this very video, Introduction of Ad Hit Profits, Charles Scoville, and listen to it. And you'll recognize that what I'm talking about in this video is still very much the same as what Ad Hit Profits is offering today, except for with a couple of minor changes, such as clicking 25 ads, and that came because of member recommendation. They were requesting faster delivery of their credits. They were saying, I've bought so many credits, it's going to take so long. It's going to take too long for me to use all of my credits. Isn't there some way you could speed that up? And I knew the only real way to really speed things up for their clicks is to increase the number of clicks. There were people who were saying, you know what, I'm not really receiving very much share in profits. And so I said to myself, you know what, I'm seeing how much revenues are coming in, but people have purchased way too many shares. So what I did is I put all of those shares in queue and put one active so that people could receive more money. Those are really the only changes. The other changes are adding additional services, giving people more benefits for using Ad Hit Profits than ever before. So looking at Ad Hit Profits, this video, when you go to these, some of the screens that show you what Ad Hit Profits page looked like at the time, let's see right here, you'll see that a lot of these ads are for programs that aren't even in existence anymore. I think that's something that, just like what Ernie said, is that I'm a diehard. A lot of the programs that were in existence when Ad Hit Profits launched, they aren't even online. You can't even go to their web addresses. That web address doesn't even exist anymore. We must protect the position of Ad Hit Profits as a pillar of honesty and transparency within this industry. There are so many scam artists online. Most people buy things online that don't deliver what they say that they're going to provide for you. I know that I have paid for auto traffic systems and various programs that promise real visitors to my website, and they have scammed me. There are so many hypes that flourish the internet and boom every couple of weeks, and they release a new one after every couple of months because they're taking advantage of people. Now, since the start of AdHit Profits, the hype industry has been exposed for the scam industry that it is, and exposed the top leaders in it. Those top leaders and hype owners became very angry at our position in June and through July, even until now. They have launched massive campaigns to demoralize the credibility of AdHit Profits and of myself, Charles Scoville. There are so many of these scams floating around there online at any given time, and you got to just ask yourself, who gains from these scams? Not the average person, not you, not I. And I'm sure that you've lost money in a lot of programs online promising fast returns and high gains. Your sponsors in those programs help you feel confident in those programs. But who gains? International scam artists. This is why they raised speculation about AdHit Profits while things were going so well and led people out of AdHit Profits. It was for their gain. They were not looking out for you. They're not trying to help you benefit from anything. They're trying to help you waste your money in the next program that they promote. And if you look real hard at those programs, they are also no longer online, or they will no longer be online very shortly. So AdHit Profits is going to be online for years and years to come, and we're not just taking your money. The important thing to remember is that we are actually selling you real advertising services. Advertising services that real internet marketers have been using month after month, and they're very pleased. And sometimes in conversations with me, they say that they are very surprised that we are not seeing better success. Let me show you one example. This is Hitlink. Okay? Hitlink is a traffic exchange. They sell internet advertising just like us. And I want you to take a look at their prices. 500 web hits for $4.97. 1,000 web hits for $6.97. So what I want you to look at is how many you can get 1,000 web hits on AdHit Profits today. You can get 1,000 for $5.95. So there's cost savings. Now let me show you something else about Hitlink. They are actually one of the top traffic exchanges. I really love their services. I'm not trying to bash them, but what I'm trying to show you is that AdHit Profits is a real service provider, and we're doing some really great things. With them, they're sharing their cash. But look, they are not sharing 100% of their revenues. They're sharing just a small amount. Right now, their cash bonus pool is at about $20. Last week, their top earner from they only award cash to the top 25 surfers. And you've got to surf thousands of pages within a week to be able to qualify for this kind of a thing. And you've got to be referring people like crazy to be able to get these kind of activity points. I mean, I don't know if you know that, but I mean, go to Hitlink, try to raise this many activity points, and you'll see that it takes a lot of serious surfing, a lot more than 25 ads in a day. I will guarantee you that. This person, after doing all that surfing, all of that referring, they got $3.21. $3.21. And as part of the jackpot, they got one referral. And then they got some credits, banner impressions, and some text impressions. But they had to work super duper hard for that. So what is AdHit Profits really offering? We're really offering internet advertising services to bring real traffic, real targeted traffic to your income opportunities, to your lead capture pages. And the people who have been using our services have been saying that's fairly decent. Their results are decent. Decent enough for them to continue to buy them. I mean, if you look at our website, there's banners in every position. There's been some rumors and speculation out there led only by those who wish to take advantage of AdHit Profits to demoralize us. They've been saying that all of these banners are mine. I will tell you that right now, none of these banners are mine. None. I have a couple of 125 by 125. And this one that's right here displaying is not mine either. But the banners that I do have on the website, I am seeing consistent signups all of the time, and I love these services. I have never seen the kind of conversion rates. In fact, one of the admins I was speaking with today, another one that I was speaking about just earlier, he actually said, "Hey, Charles, don't forget about your commissions. It looks like you've got some real good leads coming in through your traffic." And I said, "Yeah, you know, my traffic has only been coming from AdHit Profits." So when you're seeing those referrals coming through to your website, I was trying to help him recognize, hey, you got to get involved with AdHit Profits. You don't have to pay me commissions if it's your own ad on AdHit Profits. And I was just trying to help him recognize that because I'm consistently winning referral contests on his website. So if I'm using AdHit Profit services and I keep winning referral contests, to me it just makes sense for people out there to say, you know what, stop using AdHit Profits. They want to hit us. They want to hit you. They want to make you feel like you shouldn't even be using AdHit Profit services, especially if you've never really tested them, because they want to scare you out of it. They want you to be led to what they want you to be doing, which is getting involved with their scam. So again, with AdHit Profits, we are a legitimate service. We are really offering real services that are generating real results, and regardless of what results you get, you are getting real visitors to your website, and you can track that with a bit.ly link. And that's one of the great things I've really enjoyed about these services are real traffic, real people, and they make real decisions. There's been a few people that have said, you know what, I've been advertising this website, I haven't gotten any sign-ups. I took a look at their website, and I've given them some feedback and say, look, if I came to this website, I just want to tell you I wouldn't join either, but here's a way to make it a little bit better. Here's some pointers, and the generic pointers that I generally give people is help people recognize how they can benefit. I mean, isn't that how human beings function? When we come to a website, we're saying to ourselves, how in the world can I benefit from this? Most people, they've got a goal in mind. They're saying, you know what, I'm trying to do something. How do I use your system? How do I use your service to do what I'm trying to do? And so if you can help people recognize with your website how using your services, whatever it is that you're promoting on AdHit Profits, in a way that can help them recognize that you're helping them accomplish their overall goal, then you're going to increase your overall experience on AdHit Profits advertising. You're going to increase those experiences because the people that are coming to your website, they are real and they're highly targeted. And if you're using the traffic exchange aspect, they are proven buyers. The treasure chest I have found to be phenomenal, phenomenally responsive, getting signups every single time I place a campaign in there. The campaigns I run are generally to pay-to-click websites where they can see pretty fast how they can benefit from the services. And so that's pretty much all that I really wanted to share about the services today, is just to share with you really what AdHit Profits is. Go down memory lane when we first launched and listen to how this really works. And if you really take time to see how this works back then, I reiterated time and time again that AdHit Profits is not an investment opportunity. It's not a Ponzi. It's not a hype. So as people have expected us to be one, they have been sadly mistaken and also very unhappy with their purchase because they expected faster returns. But I try to explain at the very beginning that we are not an investment opportunity. We are an advertising platform that does share real revenues. That's what makes us legal. That's what makes us legit. That's what makes us compliant. And that's what makes us able to stay online for years and years to come, to ensure that we provide these services and offer you those commissions and shared in revenue. So let's get out there. Let's tell more people about these services. The more that you do that, the more money that you make, especially if you position the services for the results and what the services themselves can do. Because when people are looking for what the services can do and they buy it and they see the results, then they start to say, you know what, I want to continually buy these services. Anytime that I want to release or launch something, AdHit Profits will come to their mind. And when you've got a referral that does that, you're going to have continual commissions. And isn't that what you really want? And the more referrals that you have, that are releasing and launching and growing their lists and trying to get more referrals to this, that, and the other thing, you're going to start to benefit from all those commissions. They're going to benefit from the services by getting the traffic, leads, and signups for their business offers, and everybody's going to be a lot happier, especially if we're really talking about ad hit profits the way that it actually was designed from the very, very beginning. So at this time, what I want to do is go ahead and close out the webinar and turn the time back over to Ernie. But first, before I do that, let me check to see if we've got any questions on the call tonight. All right, it doesn't look like there are any questions at all. Definitely thank you, Connecting Connections, for saying hello. I don't know what your name is. And Gladys, thank you also for being on the line. It looks like there's a number of other people as well here. Definitely thank you all for being on the call. Hello, Paul, as always. And I'll go ahead and turn the time back over to Ernie. And thanks again for being on the call tonight.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you once again, Charles, for reiterating all the benefits of ad hit profits. I just wanted to point out real quick before we go, I don't know if you all are familiar with any of the videos from Secret. They got some really nice videos, soothing to the mind. And I was watching one before the webinar, and it shows our planet Earth. And it shows the different places on the planet and how beautiful our Earth is, and all the different types of animals and the things that a lot of us may never get the chance to see, which is a shame because it is so beautiful. And the reason I make this point out is we have something that's really beautiful in front of us. It's a tool that can make us all great advertisers. And the tool is called Ad Hit Profits. And it's really a shame a lot of the people, like Charles was saying, trying to do the FUD and what have you, it's obvious Ad Hit Profits isn't going anywhere. And it's really a shame that these people cannot see the beauty of Ad Hit Profits and what it can do for all of us with any business that we're in that we want to promote on Ad Hit Profits to build your downline. Ad Hit Profits is like the beautiful earth in advertising. So everyone, use your tool. Watch how beautifully it works for you. Have a great night. Till next time, everybody. Good night.